Yo people! So, I actually started doing these videos, right? Because you know me, about a year ago I never put videos on Facebook and all this shit of myself doing this sort of stuff. And the main reason I started it was because I wanted to be a motivational speaker. Now looking back at some of my videos, I realised I failed. But failure happens to the best of us. It took 1,000 fails to make the light bulb. Walt Disney went through 8 bankruptcies and 2 breakdowns to get Walt Disney. So the main message I've been trying to get along all along as well, which you got to practice what you preach, is you got to just learn from what you failed. So I realised my videos haven't really involved much of my personal experience, but I've been betraying that it has. So I'm not explaining it properly based on my own personal experiences and where my conclusions come from. I'm not really helping anybody, am I? So I'm going to start with this big ball ache called ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or attention deficit disorder. Now, why do I have the right to speak about these? Well, it destroyed my life, and the false information destroyed my mother's life and my relationship with my mother, because ADHD does not exist. It is a label given to very gifted children. Now, if you have a child who has ADHD, show them the screen now, and hello, if you have actually done it, you have not got ADHD, you have greatness. You have a greatness that is misunderstood by a failing everything. They're failing you. You have greatness, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You do things differently. You're an individual, you're meant to. Do it your way, learn your way. Fall over 1,000 times, but make sure you get back up. Because it's 1,000 times learning. You either win or you learn. You're never doing anything wrong. And believe that, because I was always meant to believe I was naughty. And you're not. But anyway, back to the adults. Or if the children want to listen as well, it's fine. Now, Leonardo da Vinci had a wandering imagination. But he was never given tablets or ADHD labels. Why? What's changed? The schooling system. Now, this goes back to olden days, and it goes back to Eastern philosophy of the Japanese. Now their schooling system still works to this day. A child in Japan or Asia and Orient don't get told what they can't do, or what they are doing wrong, or how not to do something with statements. Right, a child's mind should always be opened. Now, if the schooling system are forcing children to work a certain way, to learn things they don't want to learn, and are not following the child's inspiration of where they want to go, they're failing them. Because we learn from experience. Now, I don't learn ballet because I do not wish to be a ballet dancer. Well, I might not yet. I might in the future, who knows? Because your mind changes and goes, and but I'll cross that bridge if I ever get there. Yeah, but I don't want to learn dance, so I don't learn dance. I go and learn sport because I like sport. I like football. I actually generally love getting on the pitch and playing football, no matter where, 6-side, 11-side, even playing on myself with football. I just love football, right? So I play football. And I got better at football because I self-taught football, because I played it a lot. Do you see where I'm going with this? Now, no one ever told me I could not play football. Because even if they tried saying I couldn't play football, I'd go and play football. Yeah, because I'm not naughty. I love doing what I like doing. Now, that's not ADHD. Right? That's doing what you're meant to do. Now, in life, we are meant to, anyway, be limitless. But we're not even trained to be limitless. We are trained to fit in. We are trained to be social. We're trained to wear the same clothes. We're trained to go to the same schools. Teach the same stuff. Do the same exams. Now, someone with a wandering imagination, which is not a bad thing. It is a creative imagination. It's the most beautiful thing you can have, which I've only found now at 33, and because I love intelligence, I love learning, I love being creative, I love poetry, I love doing things differently. People think that I'm having the breakdown. Now, if you wish for your child to have the same sort of thing at 33 in a ruined life, keep telling me he has ADHD and giving him Ritalin. Because this is where he'll end up. Instead, if I was told I was a poet, if I knew I was good at poetry, and I could use my intelligence at 13, 14, instead of giving tablets and told what I wasn't, I wouldn't have become a drug dealer. I wouldn't have done all the things I've done. I wouldn't have been so confused in my own mind of self-destruct because I've been told what I wasn't. I wouldn't have got to this stage. And then I wouldn't have had 4 breakdowns and burnt all my belongings at one stage and left with nothing. And yeah, I've done some mad stuff. But you can always make up for that. So, because I have done so many bad things in such a confused, blind state, I'm going to go out my way and keep fighting to give the right message out. That's all you can do. Because my poor mum gets told I'm ADHD, must give him tablets or he cannot come to the school. Now you got to listen to the school and the NHS. Now they didn't tell my mum the right stuff. So if they can't tell my mum the right stuff, what chance does she have of doing the right thing by my side? I always used to blame her for all that stuff. I don't blame her now. I feel for her now, seeing what she had to go through with the lies she'd been fed. And it just shows more how the education system's just failing by giving ADHD labels out. Now, no. It's like, I laugh when people claim for ADHD, they claim PIP, personal independence payments for ADHD, right? Yeah. No. Just no. You got excess energy. So there's no way why you can't work if you've got ADHD. That's bull. Right? That's absolute bullshit. And I've never claimed that. Never claimed PIP for ADHD because that's what made me me. Right? Now, ADHD label, if you can be taught how to embrace what it actually means, ADHD just means our brain works out more creative and a bit more quicker than others. That's it. Right now, it's actually like a heightened intelligence. It's how we can proofread things in seconds. I've learned so much in 9 months you would not understand, just because I got told I couldn't concentrate. I took that to a whole new ball game and went the opposite direction. I went, well, let's see how long I can concentrate. And it works out I can concentrate for a hell of a long time, right? If I'm concentrating on what I want to learn. Do you see? So, parents really need to comprehend now and weigh up. Right? ADHD and autism, I can 150% tell you from personal experience of how it destroyed my life. Don't tell your kids you got anything like that. Right? No, they have not. They have greatness in them. Right? Which is misunderstood by a failing society. That's it. Teachers are unethical as well, which does not help. If you're sending your kid and you're telling them to go and listen to someone who's just there to make money, because that's their job, they don't actually give a shit what they're teaching the children. They would teach them how to be a fucking bin man or shine shoes if they got paid to do it. right? Now, it would cost the government and the NHS a lot of money to change everything that they know now is in this country, and the science is now leaking in around the country from all around the world. We just don't look, because we wait to see what's on the news, which the government feeds us as well. See where I'm going with this? We're pretty much trained to fail. We're trained to look for war. Now, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Now, I found if I looked at everything in my past with blessings, it got me to this beautiful conscious of present future thinking. All I see is the right message getting out, no matter what. You can ridicule me, slander me, you can take the piss out of me, because I live with no stress in a tent, and I do what I want when I want because I can. And I'm learning 1,000 times quicker than all of you who ridicule me put together, because you're just crabs in the barrel trying to pull me down, because people like to see you fail in this society. Now, that's wrong. I pretty much think that's wrong, personally. That's my personal belief. I believe that everyone is a goddess or a god. We are all a god or a goddess. Our religion should be ourself, because if you can get to a godlike state where you're creating the right things, isn't that better and beautiful than war, hate, money, backstabbing, slander? Because everyone lives it, and they sit there in a lie pretending they don't, and that their life's great and happy. And my life's so happy, but I've got to put him down because he's learning more. Now, that's the society we live in, and it needs to change. Now, that's why I do have my own society. That's why I say you're more, socialites. Like the Israelites who were lost. Socialites. And I've come to take you to find yourself. Because heaven is on earth if you wish it to be. Hello, mate. No, everyone always beeps when I go past. I get loads of beeps a day, you see. But, find your greatness. That's all I've got to say. Don't let all these people tell you otherwise, because we were trained to be what others see, not what you're meant to be. Compassion's fashion, people. One love.